Alright, welcome back to Malekith Fast Expansion. We have sent Archaon running like a chump with Malice the True Horseman of the Apocalypse chasing after him. We have taken over most of Kislev and obviously all of Norska. We're getting ready to poised to invade the Empire. We've taken Albion and we're invading Ulthuan. Our war advances on a lot of fronts, but first of all, let's get Crone Hellebrand her weapons, her set bonus, and her Manticore. Let's go. Maybe next time I do one of these I will use the auto-resolve quest battles mod. Because this is not really a super difficult fight, especially at this point with, such a powerful army. I will repeat the earlier comment, though, that Shades are not a doom stack. They are a powerful stack, but they're not a doom stack. They would lose handily to a lot of other stacks that would obliterate them. They are, specifically, they are very valuable in terms of just a good mix of cheap enough, powerful enough, flexible enough. Beastmen are being goaded into a charge, okay. I'm gonna try sending some Shades to advance over here. I've never done this before. I want to see if that helps. Normally I do this quest battle after Hellebrand's on our Manticore, and you can just go solo one of those sides easily enough.
Master Druki! Ready! As you wish! Where to? Shades! Advance Druki!
So I'm gonna add a fourth.
Nagarathi! Druki! Forward! Moving out! Hellebrand! Moving! How vicious! Swiftly!
And of course, our heroes, our Death Hag and Sorceress are level 1.
Sorceress of Bronze! Going! Slay them! My blade hungers! Cold-blooded killers!
Normally I am not this aggressive at moving forward, but I thought I'd try it this time.
Eager for battle!
I want you to attack those 2 dark shards, I want you to attack those 2 dark shards.
No fear! Shades! Onward! Warrior! I will!
You get rid of all of that. You fire over here.
Eager for battle! Murder
Let's move up, finish taking on the Beastmen.
Shades!
They're running.
Terror and death! Slash! Kill!
Let's move you around. We're going to have you
Destruction!
take out the artillery.
Death Hag! Dark Elves! Forward! Sorceress of Bronze! Now! Destroy! Terror and death! Seeking victim!
You shoot those Reaper Bolt throwers, you shoot these Reaper Bolt throwers. Dead Spears are getting cleaned up.
Cold-blooded killers! My power is yours! Hack!
You go beat him up.
Once! Sorceress of Bronze! Shades! Onwards to
You
murder!
all move down.
Merciless host!
Pretty thoroughly obliterated this over here. You finish them off.
Carnage
You
awaits!
finish her off.
Druki! Terror
Chase
and
after
death!
them.
Shades!
You come help over here.
Eager!
I think that's the Beastmen broken, so we just gotta deal with
Dark Elves! Shades!
these other last pack over here.
Shades!
Shoot the dark shards.
Druki! By your command.
Blood-drenched.
Merciless warriors.
They have a nice charge bonus of 25. You should see these dread spears just melt a little bit here.
Nagaroki. Following orders. Die, weakling.
High Priestess. Helibra.
Bleak swords will hold up better, so let's go ahead and
Chains.
take them out.
Battle ready. To destruction.
Vroom vroom goes the vacuum cleaner.
My king.
There we go. I remember this place, the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. This is the Malekith quest battle location. I do wish the Masters weren't bugged out and unable to use the Cold One or the Pegasus. But that's a common glitch that happens when you confederate heroes. Their mounts get messed up. Herald Hammerstorm. The worst thing about Herald Hammerstorm is his Bane Shield ability, which reflects melee damage. So, sending a bunch of, even like if you sent, I don't know, Chosen or Hargoneth Executioners or Swordmasters Hoeth, they would still get
Bring me my chain.
torn up, because every time they hit him, they take like 28 damage back. So it gives us a bunch more money,
Handed.
and it also gives us +1 control all provinces, which is a really big one. We get our Manticore. Trickster Shards bugged. Black Amulet is good. Amulet of Darkfire. We'll keep it though. So we want Blood Queen here. I think Rapturous Murder and Blood Queen, yeah. So she effectively has like over 100 attack versus infantry. Oh, I guess we don't control this section of the ocean yet. But, so we can get a turn of healing if we go onto land, which is probably worth it. Costs us a little bit of movement, but it's fine. Okay, so you are getting ready to deal with Bellicor, who is incoming. I think everything else was essentially done here.
Dreadlord.
We're recruiting from our arcs constantly. And we can... Albion's recovering, I assume. Let's go and hit that there. Cursed City is still in rough shape for the moment. But it's not actually really burning too many slaves, so it's probably not worth it quite yet. Okay, and everything else seems to be generally fine. So since we don't have anything to rush construction, we use this to generate extra money. 4 turns until Nagaron is basically tier 5. The Phoenix Gate and the Griffin Gate, with Sacrifice to Cain and 5% post-battle loot, will be extremely helpful long term. Charon Car, we want to upgrade. The reason why I'm going to try to upgrade this faster and really pump some growth here is this landmark's it's nice. It's effectively at a minimum 400 gold per turn, but also 5% less slaves used by buildings all provinces. So getting this up to tier 4 sooner rather than later would be good. getting our death head capacity up, which is good. And that's right, we got the materials from C. We're full 6 turns, so we're going to get some major infrastructure work done here. Major infrastructure work. I think we have one. Yeah, this is the last turn of demand improvements, though. So everything pays. We have to pay a little bit more starting next turn. Is there anything of interest here we can use to generate more money for this specifically?
You come, we listen. You
635 gold, eh? Okay, look, we could be making 700 gold a turn more from any of these 3 things. Which would be helpful. As you can see, our tariffs are already up to 500 gold. Do you remember I told you iron eventually we would not be able to use all of it? This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Of course they want peace, but Arcane's about to get wiped out in like 2 turns. The Drowned are about to get wiped out. Ice Court is about to get wiped out. How much are you willing to give us for war with Avalorn? Avalorn seems to not... They seem to pretty much be wiped out, right? Yeah. Okay.
Make plain your ambition, Druid.
Let's do that.
As I make plain.
Because they won't be a threat for a few turns. And we're gonna... I guess, is there any benefit for... If we hold off war with Etane, we might be able to let them attack, have us attack the Dread Fleet. I think that's the main potential benefit here. Megathost isn't at war with anybody. You're at war with the Poxmakers of Nurgle. You give me some money to go to war with them? Okay. And we can take peace with them if we want. You're at war with Vlad.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
How many people are at war with Vlad? I can't... Well, I can't click on him to check now, can I?
I will hear your petition,
So,
but make
I'm
no
gonna go ahead and
promises
take
to act
that.
on it.
Vlad may then want peace. Probably will, which we can accept, because I don't think we'll get to him for 10 turns. We can talk to you. How much will you pay me for that? It's an undiscovered faction. Wargrave of Woe is at war with the Orcs. How much will you pay me to go to war with the Orcs? 1,000 gold? They're semi-close there. I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. Who wants to go to peace? Thank you for 3,000 gold. Clan Spittle would love peace over there. We'll eventually catch up to them, right? But we don't have. We can get the money for right now.
A true diplomat can hide much behind a
Alright, so we can't attack Vlad for 10 turns, but we have other stuff to occupy us here. In the Awakened, there's no way we're going to attack him for 10 turns. And again, in other circumstances, we could even be trading with him, but you gotta have somebody to conquer. Okay. So, we just managed to make ourselves another 20,000 gold. It cost us effectively nothing. Which, especially given we're getting that extra 10% bonus, I thought was relevant to try to eke out this turn. next turn, everything takes longer to build and costs a little bit more. Alright, that looks better. The Witchwood will also give us, more Death Hag and Sorcerer's capacity soon, and makes a little bit of money. Costs some slaves, but still worth it. We're so close to 200%. So close. Of course, the Life Quencher Admiral with the useless skill.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Kindle the Fury. Always nice to have 8 attack and a AoE bonus. Blade Shield. Malice is at 94 defense, which is pretty good. Pretty good.
Ready. Tyrants
I guess Word of Pain might be helpful. You can try it.
Malice.
Not that I think Malice is generally going to need help to beat up an enemy, but still.
A black-hearted rogue. A black-hearted rogue.
The skill points wind up being probably the most annoying part of a lot of campaigns near the end. Maybe I will look into that mod that allows you to set up templates. So are there exceptions? Sure, but generally I want every fire sorceress to take the same skills first. And I can indicate otherwise if I ever think differently. And especially at some point, it's like, even the cases where I'd rather do something in a slightly different order, it's not a big enough of a difference to justify the extra time taken for it, right? You're currently managing 17 armies, and growing fast, because we're still making 19k a turn. Okay. Fare thee well, demand improvements. Well, obviously I'd rather not lose all of those, so... Now, I'm half regretting this, because if I had auto-resolved, I would have taken horrific losses, but I would have gotten the city of Kislev this turn. By fighting this battle, I am now going to have to... It's very likely some people are going to escape. And if anyone escapes, then I don't get the city till next turn, basically. I lose a turn, I think. So maybe it would have been better to sacrifice all of that. And then go and just get some new troops. I started the battle here, though, so whatever. You're attacking me, bozos. Are you gonna sit back there? There we go. Okay. Come here. Come here. The only real flanking units they have are the Winged Lancers, right? Armored Cossars, normal Cossars.
Scourge of the West. Dread spears. Murder awaits.
Black of heart, into the madness.
Cossars are plinking away at us. Zargard is getting torn up. Oh, I forgot they have a breath. That may hurt a bit. Well, not even all that much. Kill the bear.
Commencing. Suffering for all. Onwards to murder. We are ready.
Are they going to charge into melee over here?
Going.
Fascinating if so.
Kill everything.
Dark purpose. Glorious battle. Destruction.
Dark shards. Slay them. Nagarothi.
Where are you over there? You come help.
Red spears.
You two get out of there. You're taking too many casualties. The Red Spears looks like they're identical speed. You see, like those troops, and we can't really catch up with those troops, so they'll escape.
Dark shards. No mercy. Dark elves. Moving out. Dark shards.
Victory's in our grasp. No kidding.
The merciless host.
Rookie. Channel my rage.
Dealers in death. To destruction. Dark elves. Dark shards.
Druki.
Merciless warriors.
Dreadlord.
Alright, look at that Reptive. 50 and... They've got to be close to army losses.
Rookie tyrant.
Death is delicious.
Oh,
Eager for battle. Blood
hey, yes, there's army losses right there. I didn't even see. Didn't even realize these units were flanking me over here. You get out of here, you focus fire on them. On every dark shard we have. On that man. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we can do as they run. I don't expect they'll catch up there. Still 12 units left, 10. I need to get them down to 4. And you can see we're just roaming around and not really doing much. We're down to 8, 6, 5, 4, finally. Can I catch up with these armored Cossars? Yes. Alright, that's done. Okay, that seems fine. And then the last of the Kislev stragglers make it off the field. Significantly better. Remember, I believe we're also in channeling stance, so we'll actually get to heal in their territory next turn before we fight whatever remnants are left. That is a nice thing about channeling stance. It doesn't work if you're besieging something in the mountains causing attrition, but it does ignore baseline or the chaos way. So if the terrain is causing attrition, you don't get to heal during channeling stance, but if it's from corruption, you do. So yeah, you can be in a place completely corrupted by vampires and get the healing, so yep. Let's grab that. Alright, I was doing multiplayer with somebody yesterday after this. Which is a way to preemptively change that or something, I don't know. Yuan Bo, the Jade Dragon. No, the Karth has run into trouble. Hexawaddles down there. I don't think they're going to be running up through Marathi's territory. If they do, we should have a good chunk of notice. Only minus 10 aversion, plus 50 from envoys. And we haven't even been intentionally farming envoys this game. The way you intentionally farm envoys is like at the start of every turn you declare war on somebody, basically. And then that turn, every battle, every lord who has already fought at least 4 offensive victories has a chance to gain an envoy, essentially. Oh, well, they're being tricky over there. If I attack that, they'll retreat across the river, and I don't know if I'll be able to catch them. And I really want to just go for the capital there, but I don't know if I can do that. Okay.
Behold my beauty. Master of cruelty. Favored of the witch.
Maybe I can do this. Yeah, we're losing a turn here. Because you're being annoying and running away.
To me now. A novel prospect.
So congrats, you bought a turn.
Patience.
I guess we could... Rebellions also count as that. I guess we can go ahead and see who we can declare war on. We've not even met Itza, right? So we can declare war on Itza.
All true. Natural.
But we'll also then accept peace with Itza if they wanted. Oh, they're down to 1 settlement. How about that? Okay. So now, see, we would have had a chance to get an envoy there, but we didn't now. Malekith, we need to be careful with here.
Let them know death.
Looks like we weren't healing, though. 15k for taking that city. That's too much to pass up. I am less concerned with the shades here because we're probably not going to recruit from this specific province. I think I'm more worried about like, heroes because it's too far from the Black Arcs. Though we could do this, I guess. That means if we need to recruit an extra army, we'll be able to recruit shortly 4 shades per turn here. So maybe we'll go with that. We're losing like 1,000 gold per turn by doing so. I don't think it's worth it. I think we need to grow this. Grow in hero capacity. That sounds better.
Yes.
Then we're going to come down south.
Supreme sorceress of Gra.
Carnage. All in good time.
This is probably a good time to declare war on her. And we're leaving the Empire until we have a few more troops.
Dreadlord, at your command.
I could give
What
this
lies
lord
ahead? Enact
1
my
shade there,
dark
but it doesn't really
design.
make a difference.
I'm gone.
So,
Death hag ready.
probably just gonna leave that as is.
Do not fear
You're going to rush over here.
cruelty and violence.
Malice, you're hurrying down here to take the last remnants of Archaon out. Oh! Huh. That's a lot.
Supreme sorceress of Grant. Ever
Okay,
close.
we are going to back up from this. I don't think we can take all of that on with 1 army, but this army will effectively be ready to roll next turn, so you know what, I'm going to trade that over. I will. Then we can roll with 18 units down here. And this, of course, will help punch through, but it looks like are we the only ones at war with Astrogoth? No, they're also at war with Grimgor. But I guess we're the bigger threat, of course. Yeah, I think this is the time. What do we do here?
Mother of the Dark Convent. We have lives to end.
The real question was, will Call friends like us going to war with Draco? I don't honestly know. Or they just don't care. That also works. Okay, we just got a Talisman of Preservation. We can give that to Malekith to make him more tanky. Give you the Black Amulet. Give you the Black Amulet. So Malekith has, yes, 16% ward save, 45% physical resistance, 35% missile resistance. It does lower his attack, obviously, but I think the extra defense is worth it in most cases.
Awaiting command.
Hi, Be'lakor. Bye, Be'lakor.
Bloodshed await. I do not need them.
Faction destroyed. Shadow Legion. Did someone say let's invade Bretonia? Because I heard let's invade Bretonia.
With noble purpose.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Say it, damn you.
An absurd suggestion.
Let's grab you.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Favored of the Witch King.
You can recruit there.
Fear.
You could recruit here.
Bloodshed becomes me.
So we control this section over here.
Command me.
I shall hear you out.
We have to wait 4 turns to declare war on you. Okay.
What now? Conquest lies ahead.
We can move out for the moment.
Dark and noble warrior. What violent delight.
I don't know, can we win this right here? It's rather, okay, it is a Pyrrhic victory, which makes sense. It is a chunk of force there.
Destruction
So,
lies beyond Crone.
Crone Hellebron cannot really get too far because of that. I think it's probably fine. We can take the losses.
A victory most cruel.
First of all, let's come over here.
Excellent. Draw your
We take
blade.
that out.
Fight.
Gets a bit more vision on the region. So Eltharion the Grim is over there. I don't think he can make it there in 1 turn. But I'm going to force march this over just in case I'm misremembering on that.
Gladly. Kill, kill, kill.
Should help slightly.
More enemies. All is mine.
And Eltharion will probably come and attack
Supreme
where our
sorceress
admiral
abroad.
is down here. Sure, he's recruiting normal shades. Nice, but... And then over here... Vicious is good. Next turn we can start getting more Death Hags.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Calling the wind.
What?
And we're recruiting, we're recruiting, we're recruiting.
Dreadlord of the Droop.
We are not recruiting because we are growing. Our agent is trying to see if we can meet any friends down in the desert or whatever. Okay. Doomblades. 3 turns. So if we put this here, we get like 230 gold. but we're not trading all of our iron. So, given we're not trading all of our iron, and we probably won't be able to, I think the black roads will wind up being better due to the trade tariff increase in the base gold. If we could trade the iron, that would be one thing. But we're kind of maxed out on our iron trading. Nice hack grief going up another tier. Getting the materials at sea is just so nice. The Dark Elves don't really have a bunch of infrastructure improvements. That event is one of the few things they can get. Are we going to wind up in another where we actually just have all the money we need? It looks like it. I think we have... Yeah, let's get this, because we do have some penalties. Okay, well... We cannot recruit fast enough right now to keep up with our economy. This lord's going to be a while before he can really improve, right?
Dreadlord of Nagara.
Are we close to upgrading here? Probably not.
I am beyond.
Yeah, we're adding on, what, like... Each of these is about 2,000 gold. So we're adding like 6,000 more gold of troops per turn. But we're getting more than 6,000. But we'll catch up eventually. You know, for the sake of my own sanity, given we have the materials for sea, I'll go ahead and hit these. But I am in this awkward spot like, well, what do we do with this extra gold for this turn? It happens rarely, and without the materials at sea, we wouldn't be here. I'll go ahead and keep the slaves, because in a few turns we're going to rush this to tier 5, and then also rush the Black Tower of Malekith. I guess we could also just like rush this with Hag Grief right here, which allows us to build that. All of these come like 6 turns sooner. I think that's worth it. Yeah, see, the extra iron from this, again, is not being as used. Marble, we still are trading everything. Clint Spittle would like a trade agreement. Honestly, we can do this. It'll be a while before we're down there, won't it? It's only like 2 things done. The same for the Awakened. Even if we just hold this for 10 turns, it should be fine. But the rest I'm not so sure about. 1,000 Maws is so close to being willing to confederate. That'll give us another war front we can be using. Clan Pestilence is fairly strong. Having to fight them will be frustrating. But seems likely we will have to. But, okay. Rakarth, sorry, gotta pronounce that properly. If he gets a little bit more liking us. If we could only get a military alliance with him,
For you address Karen.
we could declare war on somebody else to push him over, but he is not up for that right now. Okay. And then Admiral Foros, we want to be focusing on growing first, so we can get more troops per turn. blessing, I suppose.
Cruelty and violence.
Normally I'm not used to having assassins in armies, but
Nagara
I guess they
warrior.
give siege attack, which is the reason I added them here. I guess Assassin's Trophy is quite strong. 1/3 uptime on a lord or hero. Pop it on Tyrion while your lord is dueling them or something. And I guess they give the scavenge the extra income from battle, so maybe I should be having them more often. 30% more post-battle loot, that's quite
Red
good.
Lord.
That undoubtedly pays for themselves. Maybe I've been underestimating having assassins in armies. I will fully cop to that.
Of the witch
Individually, they've always seemed less spectacular. Alright, roll the dice. What are we gonna get? We get Moon Shadow, which is 5% speed and 15 leadership during ambushes, or Granite Stance, which is gives a stand or die and hold the line. This is the one that it's like, it's okay. It's not useless, but it's not great.
untouchable, undefeatable.
But the Life Quencher and the Black, and I think Grim Gaze, or the Fang Shield versus Beastbinder ones, those literally do nothing. The gates unfortunately suck for non-high elves over here. I think you only get like 10 units as a dark elf in it, maybe 11. Something pitiful like that. Here come the Chaos Dwarfs. Now the good news is the Black Ark can always fight even while inside the city, even if the city is besieged. So if they attack me, I think they're in for a rude surprise. We gotta push back this Chaos Dwarf onslaught here. It is a little frustrating how high relations have to be to confederate people these days, but... Oh, we're bringing an army, bringing 2 armies? Yeah, no, sorry. These are very elite shades at this point. You're gonna have to do better than that. Yep, and again, easy prey for the Black Ark.
Grant us our freedom.
We can confederate Rakarth. I think we get another Black Ark, and it obviously gives us territory, and we can keep pushing out. The turn period between breaking our agreements with Pestilence and attacking them will be the most awkward part. If they declare war on us and we're out of position and they ambush us, it'll suck. In theory, if we can get... Like, if you can start by getting level 8 lords, and then you can get beast lords, you can do things like recruit Bloodrack Medusa in 1 turn, and they're a lot less vulnerable to getting ambushed. So that might be something we do. Try to get like Bloodrack Medusa or War Hydras or something else that are less vulnerable to getting ambushed by the Skaven. Plus 20 growth all provinces sounds good. Don't really care about that other piece of armor. Okay, so what do we know we should do? We should fight. We should start a war with somebody.
You ask for a boon. Speak, and I will see if it is within my power.
This is unfortunate. I should have looked at this before. So we can declare war on... but it's going to go to war with everyone over here, isn't it? You would very much like peace.
Your desire?
By the cost.
Honestly, maybe we do that.
Do you wish the lady?
Marienburg's going to send its armies north. like the Altar of the Crimson Harvest. So we're gonna have to go to war. I thought some of them would at least be at war with somebody. How's the hell with it? We'll recruit the troops we can and make do, but we need to keep prosecuting the war here. We have no agreements with any of those people, correct? Yes. Okay, well, now things have gone to shit.
Tyrant of Nagara, I admire your darkness. Black
Alright, so let's take this.
The thrill of battle awaits.
Noble of Nagara.
Guess I'm gonna send that army more over there. Maybe I'll send this army too, come to think of it. What do we got for fighting here? 8,000 gold. I'm gonna send you two up there. You're going to come over here. And we will likely get attacked, which is fine, which is good. And we're going to start forming up. An army every 3 turns can be assembled here. Malekith can only reach this place.
Merciless host. Attack.
You can't really reach any place. And then let's see how this goes, I guess. We have Powerful Lord and stuff. Looks like it's just Karl Franz there. Sure, I'll take it.
Take their meager possessions.
We need to be ready for... I would like to actually be able to recruit some troops here.
Feel my power.
And the third troop there is from having Draft Master now.
malevolent lord.
I might as well just start recruiting the best units I can, which are these Corsairs. Griffinwood, I would rather not fight you further right now. Because I have to go deal with everyone over there. We'll hold on to just that one spot, that is fine. This is fine, as the meme goes.
Chosen of Hecate.
Yeah, see, the Black Ark will actually back me up on this. I could attack all of this. Let's see how this goes. That is a very Pyrrhic victory. Doesn't really surprise me, because the Chaos Dwarfs are crazy strong. Is it as bad as that? They have Armor of Contempt, they have Wrath of Tsar. Nothing here is too crazy. They don't actually have anything too crazy here. I obviously do not want to be losing all of that. So, I think this is a battle we fight manually. Now, if our Admiral had the rest of his units as Shades, probably could have just auto-resolved this. But I think we can do better here. I think it'll be painful, but I think we can do better. Maybe it should have just picked off the other two armies first. There's certainly an argument that can be made for that. Okay. Their reinforcements are coming from back here. So I think we want to take those reinforcements out very quickly. You're still on foot. You're also still on foot. You two are obviously on foot. And our reinforcements arrive over there. Okay. So you're going to try running at us? Does not look like it. Good. We can pick off the reinforcements here, then set up and fight off the main army. We ideally want the Admiral's Lord to take the brunt of the Admiral's army to take the brunt of the damage if we can. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. So we're gonna like send you all down here. Put you all over here. Slap down the Medusa. Let's drop this down. Chaos Dwarf blunderbusses should be getting focused down. Those definitely need to go. Oh, they're racing towards us here.
Supreme sorcerer, I summon thee.
No, I was not trying to click. Alright, these lords aren't actually moving properly.
Shades! Slay them!
Jetpack!
Merciless warriors! Murder awaits! Shades! On the slaughter!
Well, this is taking more damage at the start here than I was hoping, admittedly.
Power! Come to me!
Carnage awaits!
Infernal and the Minor Swarm are quite dangerous. Ow.
Shades!
Let's turn around here, though.
Onward! Rookie! Without question! On to slaughter! Carnage awaits!
Iron Sworn are fleeing.
Merciless host!
Elf Raiders are running
By
back.
command. Following orders! Druki, forward!
You kill him, you melee him.
everything!
You shoot them, please.
Supreme sorcerer, whisper to me.
Slaughter them!
Unshoot them over here, please.
Glorious destruction! Shades! Following orders!
We're clearing things out bit by bit.
Dark elves!
Mystery
Get
upon
out of there.
mystery.
Dreadlord! Show no mercy!
Gladly.
Shades! Dark elves! Shades! Moving out! Battle calls! For the king!
Let's get rid of these people over here. The Lord's running. Bring him down. Just haven't even really had great
Hearken to me.
To destruction!
opportunities to shoot people.
Attack! Dark shot!
Astrogoth is fighting over there.
Theorist.
Get off the battlefield.
Kill everything!
Take those out.
Bloody murder!
Shoot you down.
Weaklings! We are ready!
Take out the Baltaris.
Enchantress! Summoning destruction! Death hag with
Go
fury!
kill him.
Feared by all. Very well.
Shades! On to slaughter!
Just a very large battlefield.
Them. Battle ready! Druki, forward! Onwards to murder!
Shoot this guy down.
Advancing! Advance, Druki!
Goddamn bolt prancing through.
Merciless warriors! Shades!
Come on down.
Compare!
Drop this. Let's drop a blast here.
Sorcery!
Burn these laborers.
Elfry and Aha! Supreme sorceress!
Druki!
One of those blunderbusses dead on both fronts.
We understand! The merciless host! Forward! On to slaughter!
Oh, I still got this jackhole back here.
Slash! Kill! Cold-blooded killers! By
Shoot that
Dracula,
guy down.
Withdraw!
Orders understood.
Move on up.
Destruction.
Bunch of orc laborers and hobgoblin sneaking gets, I guess.
Withdraw!
They shall know fear! Dark sorceress! Supreme sorceress!
Battle ready. Suffering for all. Eager
There's
for
just
battle.
so much going on.
In death!
Sorceress!
Shades!
Get out of there.
Merciless warriors!
Get out of there.
Battle ready! Orders understood!
Burn this.
Come, Malekith!
Dreadlord! Shades!
Real good one, boys.
The reckoning!
Massacre them. Dealers in death. Shades.
Shoot you down.
Cold-blooded killers! By Dracula!
Aria Sharia!
Astrogoth is nearly down.
Dealers in death! Dark elves!
Kill them. Dark
Orc
elves.
laborers nearly down. There we go.
Destroy!
There's army loss. Woo! Honestly, if we just have everyone in one spot, it probably would have gone better than trying to snipe those reinforcements.
Cold-blooded killers! The merciless host! Dead! Terror and death!
Slash. Kill.
Death hag!
Shoot down Astrogoth, please. If we can.
Cold-blooded killers.
We can do some other stuff here.
Terror and death. No mercy.
Got to make sure
End them.
as little escapes as possible. There we go. I don't care a ton about cleaning up more here. So I am fast forwarding a bit. Kill the orc laborers real fast. Go after them. See what damage we can do to this fella. So far, the answer seems to be they're just escorting them off the battlefield. So I think all of our units survived. It was rough. We got really split up there. Yeah, given how fast some of them approached us, just having multiple lines back there I think would have been the better bet. But we still pulled through it. Yeah, there's a reason when it showed the entire first army basically getting destroyed. It was like, yeah, that seems about right. I am not surprised. Chaos Dwarfs are so strong. Well, we escorted the guy off the battlefield. And we'll get to heal here. We won't be, and then I guess we'll probably raid in our own territory to be able to heal over the end turn. But this should push them back significantly. I think I still need to send the new army over towards the Empire, because we're at war with a huge section over there. Yeah, you just lose track of everything going on
Was your
in a
destiny.
battle that large.
Supreme
Yeah, he is too
sorceress of
far
wrath.
away. Yeah, the corruption is going down. That's good. He just has hobgoblins, doesn't he? I'll tell you what, we'll pick this up next time.
Sorceress.